You wake in the middle of the night, not from a noise, but from a silence that screams. While everyone else in the house sleeps, a thought persists, stubborn, like a whisper that won't quiet down. This can't be all there is. You stare at the ceiling and see not just the dark, but the weight of generations. The weight of the bills your parents scrambled to pay, the opportunities your grandparents never had, that familiar feeling that money is always tight, that the month is always longer than the paycheck. This isn't just your fatigue, it's inherited fatigue. And in the midst of this weight, a flame insists on not going out. A quiet, almost inconvenient insistence that asks, what if it were different? What if I could not just escape this, but change the story for everyone who comes after me? That question, that flame that refuses to be blown out by circumstances, is not a whim. It is the first and deepest sign. While the world around you, including perhaps your own family, finds a precarious comfort in the predictability of the struggle, something inside you refuses to accept scarcity as destiny. This sacred discomfort, this vision of a horizon others don't yet see, is the mark of a unique journey. You aren't just wanting a better car or a bigger house. You are hearing a call to build a legacy. And that call comes with clear signs that are often mistaken for loneliness, stubbornness, or even rebellion, when in truth they are the symptoms of a transformation about to happen. This is not about getting rich quick. It is about understanding the language of that internal fire, deciphering the signs that you have been designated for a financial mission that goes far beyond you, and learning to walk in the weight and responsibility of that blessing. Stay with me, because we are going to dive deep into the 5 signs that you will be the wealthiest in your family, not by chance but by design. The first sign, perhaps the loneliest of all, is this persistent feeling that you don't quite fit the mold of your own story. While dinner table debates revolve around how to make it through the month, how high inflation is, how the system isn't helping, your mind automatically says, attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. Start seeking patterns, connecting dots. You can't just complain, you begin to think in systems. Why do we always end up at the same point? What generates this cycle? While for many, money is a topic loaded with fear, argument, anxiety, for you, even without having much, it begins to present itself as an intriguing puzzle. You read a news piece about the economy and feel a genuine curiosity, not just despair. You observe how some people create things from nothing and wonder about the mechanism behind it, not with envy, but with the mind of a scholar. This is the clearest symptom. Your mind operates in terms of multiplication and construction, not just survival. Others see a spent dollar. You begin, even if intuitively, to wonder if that dollar could have been a seed. This way of thinking is what isolates you first. Your questions about why do we do it this way can be misinterpreted as ingratitude or arrogance. When you suggest a different idea, a modest investment, a new way to generate income, you meet looks of skepticism, the better not rock the boat, the that's not for people like us. This loneliness is no accident. It is a forging. It is in the isolation from those opinions that your conviction is tested and tempered. The spiritual cause behind this is profound. You are being prepared to be a pioneer, a cycle breaker. And pioneers, by definition, walk ahead of the group. They feel the loneliness of the vanguard because they are seeing territory others have not yet sighted. Scientifically, we can look at this as a specific type of intelligence, a combination of systemic thinking and cognitive resilience. Your mind refuses to accept the limiting biases that were passed down, those family beliefs like money is dirty, the rich are dishonest, or we were born to struggle. You are literally rewriting inherited mental software, and this process is internal, silent, and often painful. The solution here is not to try to fit back in. The solution is to embrace this difference with discernment. Begin to feed this inquisitive mind. Read about financial literacy, not as a chore, but as one who studies the manual of a powerful tool they've just been given. Listen to stories of those who built wealth, not to copy, but to understand the principles behind it. And most importantly, find your tribe. Even if virtually, seek people who think like you. This will ease the feeling of loneliness and confirm that you are not crazy. You are just awake in an environment that is still asleep. This search for understanding is the first practical step to turning vision into reality. The second sign is a weight on your shoulders you've carried for as long as you can remember, but never quite knew how to name. It's not just the pressure to be someone in life, it's something broader, more ancestral. You feel, in an almost physical way, the silent expectations of your lineage. They are the deferred dreams of your grandfather, the weariness in your mother's eyes after a double shift, the resignation in your father's face regarding a career that never took off. You carry all of this, and worse, you feel responsible for what is yet to come. Your choices, even the small ones, seem to echo. If I fail, it's as if everyone has failed again. If I succeed, perhaps I can lighten this burden for everyone. This is not ordinary pressure. It is a generational weight. While many your age think of travel, of immediate experiences, of living only in the present, you are haunted by the past and the future simultaneously. This is a heavy symptom, but it is also one of the greatest revelations about your purpose. You are not building just for yourself. You are the bridge. A bridge feels the pressure from both sides, from the solid ground of the past, with all its rights and wrongs, and the still uncharted ground of the future. Without the bridge, no one crosses. The spiritual cause of this weight is the designation for a work of reparation. It is as if you were placed in your family at a specific point in its history to interrupt a sequence, to transform an inheritance of scarcity into an inheritance of abundance. This is not a burden to crush you, it is a weight to forge you, to give solidity to your character. Science speaks of transgenerational trauma and epigenetics, about how the stress and patterns of our ancestors can affect our biology and behavior. What you feel is, in part, the conscious manifestation of this, but the great news is that awareness is the first step toward change. You are not a victim of this pattern, you are the interruption point. The practical solution begins with a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing this weight as a curse, begin to see it as a sacred mission. Do a simple exercise. Take a piece of paper and write, on one side, the financial and emotional patterns you identify in your family: fear of risk, scarcity mindset, distrust of success. On the other side, write the opposite of each of those patterns: wisdom to invest, abundance mindset, celebration of victories. Your life from now on is a conscious exercise of living the column on the right. Every time you make a financial decision with wisdom, with calculated courage, with generosity, you are not just making money, you are healing a timeline. You are sending a new signal backward to those who have gone and forward to those yet to come. This transforms the weight into purpose, and purpose is the most potent fuel for consistent action. The third sign is the unusual patience you have developed in seasons of waiting that seem to have no end. While current culture preaches instant gratification, get rich in 30 days, you have been through so many no's, so many doors that seem to close, that you have internalized a different rhythm. This patience is not passivity, it is active resistance. It is the ability to plant a seed and water it day after day, even without seeing the sprout, because you trust the process happening beneath the soil. This symptom manifests in your life in concrete ways. You start a project, a course, a small business, and you don't quit after the first difficult month. You study for a certification while working, even when tired. You save a little every month, even though the ultimate goal seems distant. This resilience has marked you. People around you may think you are slow, that you are wasting time, that you should look for a shortcut. But something inside you knows that what you are building is not a sandcastle for the tide to take away. They are foundations for a legacy. The spiritual cause of this patience is training in faithfulness. In ancient texts, there is a powerful idea. The one who is faithful with little will be entrusted with much. The seasons of waiting, of little recognition, of seemingly invisible effort are the little. They are the training ground where you prove to yourself and to the universe that your motivation is not just the shiny result, but the integrity of the process. It is where you learn the difference between selfish ambition and aligned purpose. Neuroscience shows that patience and the ability to delay gratification, the famous marshmallow test, are strongly linked to success in various areas of life, especially financial. Those who can plant and wait for the harvest make better decisions, avoid impulse debt, and build wealth in a solid way. Your patience, therefore, is not a flaw. It is your greatest qualification for handling significant resources. The solution is to institutionalize this patience, turn it into a system. Create a long-term financial plan, not with a magic date, but with realistic milestones. Celebrate the small progresses, the first complete emergency fund, the first investment that yielded returns, the first debt paid off. Each of these milestones is a sprout emerging, confirmation that the process under the soil is working. And when the temptation of impatience arrives, remember, you are not just waiting for money. You are in the process of becoming someone capable of sustaining real wealth without being destroyed by it. This inner transformation is the true treasure. The fourth sign is your unique relationship with money. For many people in your family, money was a tyrannical master, a constant source of anxiety and conflict. For you, even when facing hardships, it begins to reveal itself as a tool, a sacred tool. You don't idolize it, but you don't demonize it either. You begin to understand, even if intuitively, that money is neutral energy, and it takes on the form of the intention of the one who handles it. This symptom shows when you think about spending not just on immediate pleasure, but on the value generated. You ponder, will this course bring me knowledge I can convert into something greater? Will this tool increase my productivity? Can I invest a portion of this so it multiplies? You see money as a seed, and a seed only bears fruit if planted in the right place at the right time and with the right care. This mindset changes everything. While the family pattern might be earn, spend, survive, your pattern begins to be earn, invest, multiply, impact. The spiritual cause behind this vision is the understanding of stewardship. You are being prepared to be a steward, not an owner. A steward cares with zeal and wisdom for the resources entrusted to them, knowing they will give an account of their management. This perspective removes the weight of ego. The money is mine, I do what I want, and places the weight of responsibility. How can I use this to generate the greatest good? Behavioral science and economics show that people with an investment and long-term mindset accumulate significantly more wealth over their lifetime than those with a consumption mindset. They see money as a soldier that can work for them, generating more soldiers. The practical solution is to begin educating this vision. Study the basics of compound interest, the snowball effect. Understand, even in a simple way, how different types of investments work. You don't need to become a stock market expert. You just need to internalize the principle. Idle money loses value. Money applied with wisdom works. Start small. The symbolic act of setting aside an amount, however small, and dedicating it to the future is a powerful ritual that signals to your subconscious and to the universe the shift in mindset. You are saying, I trust in tomorrow, I believe in multiplication, I honor this tool. This ritual, repeated month after month, is more powerful than any specific amount. It aligns you with the energy of cyclical abundance, not linear scarcity. The fifth and final sign is the most subtle and at the same time the most confirming. Your dreams are not just about possessions, but about impact and freedom. You don't just dream of a fat bank account. You dream of the relief on your mother's face when you tell her she no longer needs to worry about retirement. You dream of being able to offer the best education to your children or nieces and nephews, opening doors that were closed to you. You dream of creating something, a business, a work of art, a social project that continues to generate value and employ people long after you are gone. Your dream is a legacy. It's writing a new chapter in your family's story, a chapter that speaks of security, choice, generosity, creativity. This symptom is what differentiates empty ambition from purpose filled with meaning. The spiritual cause is that you are aligned with a universal law. The seed exists to multiply and nourish. Everything in nature is a cycle of giving and receiving. Your desire to prosper is not disconnected from the desire to bless. They are two sides of the same coin. You want to receive so you can give on a larger scale. This is healthy and sacred. Positive psychology and well-being studies show that people who connect their financial goals to a larger purpose, helping family, contributing to a cause, ensuring freedom to pursue passions, have higher levels of perseverance and satisfaction. Money ceases to be an end in itself and becomes a means to express values and love. The solution is to give voice to that dream. Write it down. Not just get rich. I describe the picture. What is the day-to-day life of your family when financial peace is a reality? What will you be doing? How will you be contributing to your community? Visualize it in rich detail. This vision will be your beacon on difficult days, the reminder of why you are enduring the pressure, cultivating patience, and studying investments. And start practicing generosity now at your current level. Giving, even a little, breaks the spirit of scarcity and opens the channel for circulation. It could be a donation, an unexpected gift, support for someone in need. Act as the steward of abundance you are becoming. The universe responds to the energy of flow, not of accumulation paralyzed by fear. Bringing all these signs together, it becomes clear that the journey to becoming the wealthiest in your family is, first and foremost, an inner journey. It is an intimate reformation. You are being called to something greater than consumption. You are being forged to be a turning point in your lineage. This road has the solitude of the pioneer, the weight of the bridge, the discipline of patience, the wisdom of the steward, and the beauty of the legacy. Every struggle, every door that seemed to close was not a failure. It was training in discernment. God, the universe, life, whatever you prefer to call it, does not place a burden on a life it hasn't first strengthened. The resilience you've developed, the vision that keeps you awake at night, the different way you see the world, all of this is equipment, not a defect. Your obedience in breaking these cycles, in studying, in saving, in investing wisely, in acting with integrity, will be the relief for all connected to you. The wealth that will come will be the natural consequence of this alignment between who you are becoming and the laws that govern true prosperity. It will be solid, sustainable, and a blessing. You are not alone on this walk. Many like you are awakening to this calling in their own families, and here, in this space, we meet to share insights, strengthen convictions, and walk together toward this transformation. If this content resonated with you, if you saw yourself in any of these signs, that is a sign in itself. Take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the next practical steps we'll share, deepening each of these pillars. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise, learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.